Slay bitches. Yeah. Slay bitch. Slay bitch ass nigga. You can get away with anything as long as you're gay. Watch this. Slay bitches. Yeah. Slay bitch. Slay bitch ass nigga. Crazy that you can get away with.
By women. Like, why can't the real men in existence be this way? Because they're not this way. They're not.
I can extend my behind. You must have done this before. This can't be your first time.
Everybody has an addiction. Mine happens to be you.
Friends, but trust me, we don't owe them. So I try every day and I grow a little bit. Read a little more so I can educate my kids.
Bitch, I ain't fuck without a white rap. Blood, no.
Sad pony.
I know you don't like me. You wanna fight me. You don't wanna.
You always itching for a stand. Me, I'm still money. This is light up like a.
Better than your favorite bad bitch.
Well, good morning, because it is 8:29 in the morning. So the last time I talked to y'all was Monday when I went to college orientation, and that was a little bit of rush besides like me listening to music. So I just want to catch y'all up. It is a new background going on. I did record some of it, but not all of it. So I guess I insert the little bit of footage I have right here. I went to Home Depot, spent a good $60 to get some things done. Give y'all a room tour and how this room currently looks. Okay, so first off, when you first come in, you have the door. And when you turn to my right, you have the TV, the mirror, the chair. Then when you continue to turn right, you have the desk where my bed used to be at. It used to be like holes in the wall. So I went to Home Depot and got some spackler or some dry decks. This. So when you're still at the door, now you're gonna hit the left side, and basically my drawer has always been here and never moved. And if you keep going to the left, this is where my bed's at. I did take that big bed frame because that was the reason why it was taking up majority of the room. Reason why, because look at all that space. That bed, the bed frame was taking up a lot of space. I wanted to tell y'all some Netflix TV shows that I have been watching. The one TV show that I have been watching is, I think, Insecure. The HBO one. It's on Netflix. It has all their seasons on it, so I've been watching that. Then I watched this UK based one. Also like that one too. Oh, it's Top Boy Summer House. Vivarium or Vivarium? It's one of the two. I was watching that like when I came home from work, and hi everyone. I have not talked to y'all all day. Not intentional. Like in the title says, this is a collective vlog, and I'm going to Atlanta in a couple hours because it's 8:31 and I have to wake up at 4 in the morning. So y'all saw I went to go get my nails done. Got my nails done. I went to Walmart. Let me show you what I got from Walmart. Lotion, because I'm running out of lotion. And I got some deodorant, some secret powder deodorant, toothpaste, some containers that can, you know, some travel size containers. Then after Walmart, I went around last minute shopping to get some, maybe like a shirt and some shorts. So I went to Community Aid to go buy like this shirt, this basic shirt. I also went to H&M. I have these shorts from them, but they are swim shorts, but I cut out the linen thingy inside of it and just make them regular shorts because they're very nice, like regular quality shorts that I will continue to buy in each and every color. So I just got black ones. Let me show you my shoes. 2002 R's Protection Pack Rain Cloud. That's what I got because that's what I like about these shoes. So I got these off of Go. I like these shoes. They're nice. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I currently got McDonald's. second point is it's currently 9:08. Tuesday. It's a lot that I have to catch up on. Yesterday was a lot. Sunday I was supposed to leave on the 30th and arrive on the 30th. Not the 30th, yep, the 30th. But that didn't happen. A couple weeks in advance, or maybe like a month in advance before we booked it in July. We were supposed to have this in August, 6 to 13, but we ended up moving in a week ahead from the July 30th to July 6th. Because the time that I post this is probably near, or the time that I'm headed back home. But yeah, woo. So we booked with Delta, and the day of, y'all saw me driving there that Sunday. I got there around 7 to go park my car, or 6. I got there around 6 in the morning to go park my car with the designated people that I book with to protect my car while I'm not there. I parked my car. We got there around 7 because it was right near the airport. After we got there, I sat there for 2 hours, which I did my calculations before I even went there because I didn't want to miss a flight or not know where I'm going. So in the meantime, that free time, I wanted to go to the right place. Once I got to the right place, 2 hours passed, took a nap, and the first flight to Atlanta boarded. So then the second Atlanta plane came back, and they were calling out the different seat areas like comfort, first class. I was main 3, but the second plane, she got to main 1 and 2 but did not get main 3. So then I sat down until I was waiting to be called to be on the plane, to get on the plane. So as everyone's going in, she's had technical difficulties with the laptop or whatever screen that she was on. But then she said, like, the plane is basically booked. They sold too much tickets than they could have, if that makes sense, with airport terms. So you're supposed to get compensation for that because the airplane overbooked the flight. I got delayed 2 hours for another plane to come back. So then I waited for the next plane. It got delayed again. And after that plane, maintenance. After that plane, maintenance, and delay, behind delay. Because mind you, I've been there since 7 o'clock in the morning. I have not left there until 9 o'clock p.m. I've been there for 14 hours. Probably less than that. As like they said, like the last plane was not going to come. The final plane was not going to come until like 12:15. That's when I was like, oh, it's time to go home. As I wasn't going to take that 12:15 because my uncle that I'm here with, that he's an elder and I don't want him to be just sitting outside waiting for me at Atlanta at 12:15. So I was like, okay, it's time to go pick a hotel. So they gave me a voucher and they gave me like some type of discount with like food, like a credit card through them. I have to call them today to get a full refund on my full flight because it shouldn't take less than 17 hours to actually get on a plane on a Sunday. Call them, and I also have to call my job about some things for college because I sat there 17 hours on my iPad and I was playing King Crush and I took like 3 naps. They gave us like a free hotel for the night that I also have to tell y'all about. Booked a hotel that was in the city, which I didn't know, so I canceled it. I canceled it is because the one in the city didn't have free transportation and I was not about to pay. Well, I did pay $4 for a train, but they said if you take the train, it's gonna send you right over there, but you have to walk. And I was like, It is 9 going on 10, and we're in Baltimore, and you want me to go in the city? I got in, checked in, went to sleep. Mind you, that plane that I was supposed to go on has my luggage. So I didn't have like no deodorant, I didn't have no toothpaste, no take off the sunscreen, no nothing. The only thing that I did during that day was to brush my teeth. I would rather have odor than having bad breath because we're not in COVID times. Like, you can smell my breath. We don't have no masks. So I would like to brush my teeth. So woke up around 8, like my usual time that I wake up at my house. I ate breakfast, went back to my room. So I go to my room. I went right because when I came in, he said 5:10. I thought I heard 5:10. So I went to 5:10, put my key card in, it didn't work. Knowing that how hotels, when you slide the key in, it does not work, I did it like a few more times and it did not work. So I went to the front desk and I was like, hey, I'm in room 510, but my key's not working. Can I get a new key? She made me a new key that goes directly to that. The key card in, it works, but my stuff is not there. So I have my carry-on luggage that basically has my laptop, camera, my phone. And when I came in, like when you first walk in, it has like my book bag, everything that I dumped out of that book bag to charge all my electronics. So I was like, this is not my room. So I went back downstairs and I was like, hey, I mistakenly said that this is my room. It's not my room, and I can't find my room now because I forgot to bring like the paper where they write the room. But either way, it was not going to work because we're going to get to that point. The staff who was serving breakfast came to my rescue. So she went to the floor that I was at and she helped me unlock each style of room that I had, and everything on the right side was not mine, but on the left side it was mine. 519, and the key card was not working still. So either way, if I was decide to come out of my room, I need a new key card because this is not the 510 is not my room. 519 is my room. So I went back downstairs and she was like, do you have a name that was on your account? And I was like, if it's under Tanique Ross, because I booked it through the flight that I was taking that was delayed multiple times. So she was like, oh, well, Tanique, it said that you canceled for today. So I was like, I did not cancel. And plus, the email that I got was saying my checkout time was at the 31st of July, which was Monday, but it didn't have a particular time, because some hotels will give you a particular time when you have to sign out. So it didn't give me a time, so I didn't know when I was supposed to sign out, but I do know that my flight takes at this time, at these particular times. So that's when I was thinking like, oh, I can leave this time. Woo. So just like, oh, well, it said that you clocked out, and I was like, no, I'm still here. My stuff is still in that room, so I'm not leaving until I get my flight. So she was like, well, I have to call my manager to see if you could still stay. Either way, my stuff is still in that room, and I'm still going to be in that room until it's time for me to leave. I wasn't given a time slot to leave, and I'm not going to force myself to leave. So the lady was like, the lady who helped me, she was like, basically like, well, he's been here, he checked in when he came, so he's going to leave when he can. So she's like, here's your key card to your original room, and just go back up to your room, and I will call you to inform you what's going to happen next. So I was like, okay, cool. So I went to my room, I went to sleep. So around this time, it was around 9 to 10ish in the morning, and I went back to sleep. So I woke up for my nap around 1, and it was someone knocking on my door. I was like, okay, let me just see. It was a housekeeper. He was just asking me when I was gonna clock out. So I was telling him like, I have a 4 o'clock flight, so I will be out of here around 2 or 3. Just give me 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours to actually just get out of here and just go to the airport. Once again, this is my first time, so I really don't know. So I rushed the airport, rushed through TDA. Oh my, what? They made me, the first time that I went in there, they made me not take off my shoes. It was very ghetto. But understanding that airport security needs to be A1, just because the past history attacks, I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Last time I was here.